In this video, we will talk about the EB-3 visa processing times. It is the end of September 2025, so we'll look at all the steps of the EB-3 visa process, the PERM, the I-140, and the Visa Bulletin, and we'll look at the October 2025 Visa Bulletin specifically. So let's get into it. And as we always do, we're going to show you how to do this yourself. So go to Google, type in PERM processing time, and the first result should be dolflagsystem.gov. It looks like that. Click on that, and you want to scroll down. You'll see prevailing wage determination processing times first. Scroll down until you get to PERM processing times. That's what you want. And then just make a note of when it was last updated. And under processing queue, look at the analyst review cell, and then under priority date, June 2024. So what this means is that the Department of Labor is processing and approving or certifying PERM cases that were filed in June 2024. Now, they don't do it in any order of the month. They might approve this one that was filed on June 28th first, and then June 3rd after that. So there's no rhyme or reason, but they are processing and approving June 2024 filings, PERM filings. The priority date, and this is very important, the priority date is the date that your PERM was filed or will be filed. So I just want to repeat that. The priority date is the date that your PERM was filed. And that's an important definition that will follow you throughout the EB-3 visa process. So that's the PERM processing time. You can come here, you can check it anytime by just seeing what the, under analyst review and under priority date, you'll see that. So it's September, so it's about 15 months right now for PERM processing time. Now go back to Google and type in I-140 processing time. The I-140 is step 2 in the EB-3 process, and it's the first immigration filing. It's filed by the employer with the worker as the beneficiary. So you want to go past the AI overview. Go to uscis.gov, processing times, case status online, USCIS. Click that. It's going to ask if you're a human or verify. And then you will see some forms to select. So under form, go to I-140. Under category, we look at unskilled worker, EW3. And then for the field office, this was just changed. So just go to SCOPS. That's the only option. And then click Get Processing Time. And you can see that it's 13.5 months. So that is the processing time for the I-140 petition, about 13.5 months. There is a premium processing option that will issue the approval for the I-140 within 15 business days. And that is an extra fee of $2,805, $2,805. But if there's retrogression in the Visa Bulletin, it really does not speed up the overall processing times. So speaking of the Visa Bulletin, let's go to step 3. We just covered the PERM processing time, which is step 1, the I-140 processing time, which is step 2. And once the I-140 is filed and approved, then we look at the Visa Bulletin to see when your priority date is current. So just type in Visa Bulletin to Google. The first result should be usdepartmentofstate.gov, like that. Click on that. And you'll see the currents usually and then the upcoming. So we'll look at the upcoming. Now, October is the beginning of the fiscal year, so we usually see some forward movements. We did not see a huge jump this year, which indicates that there is more demand than supply, and that's why there's retrogression. So the way that you read the Visa Bulletin, you're on the right page if it looks like this for October. Scroll down, you'll see family sponsored first. Scroll down until you get to employment-based. And so under employment-based, this is the EW3 other worker category. And you'll see 2 tables, final action dates and dates for filing. And we have to click on this link, uscis.gov, Visa Bulletin, and this will tell us what table to look at. So next month, employment-based, October, you must use dates for filing, the dates for filing chart. So let's just go back there. And under employment-based preferences, dates for filing, this chart B, let's just double check that. Next month, you must use dates for filing. So chart B, this is what we look at. This is the EB3 other workers category. This is December 1st, 2021. So what this means is that if your PERM was filed, meaning your priority date is before December 1st, 2021, then you can apply for adjustment of status if you're in the US and eligible, or you will get, you should expect your consular interview appointment shortly if you're outside the US and doing consular processing. So again, this date is the priority date cutoff. And so your priority date is the date that your PERM was filed. So if your PERM is filed before this date, then you can proceed with step 3, the final step in the EB3 process. So hope this helps. There is I'm going to point out a quick note on our website under EB3 Visa News. We have just put up a page on how you can support the Dignity Act. So the Dignity Act is an immigration bill that was introduced by Maria Salazar, a congresswoman from Florida, and it has points that make the process go faster for EB3 applicants. Specifically, it takes out dependents for the 10,000 annual quota. So check it out and you can see. So, for example, if you're an applicant, call the White House. There's the number. You can spread it on social media, and then you can email your representative. You can find your representative if you're an employer or applicant in the US, and there's a text that you can, kind of a template, and you can send that to them. So we encourage everybody to support the Dignity Act if you believe that EB3 processing time should be faster. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment below. We'll do our best to answer them as quickly as possible, and we'll see you in the next video.